Hello, and welcome to a general oracle card reading for the collective consciousness. This reading is from the Mystical Wisdom card deck. From now on, I'm not going to be reading from the guidebooks. I'm only going to be reading my own notes, my own words. So whenever I look at the card, I write down the type of messages that I receive by looking at the card, by connecting with the collective consciousness. And so I'm not going to be reading from the guidebook anymore. This is in order for me to develop my own intuition. And also, you might have noticed the lovely music in the background. So today I purchased the license for this music, so I'm going to be able to use this particular music for all my oracle card readings, and that's in order for you to feel really relaxed and to be in the right state of mind to listen to these messages, and also for you to tap into your own intuition when you look at the particular cards. It took me a long time to find a really nice soothing background music that wasn't intrusive, and this is honestly the best that I found. It was expensive, but it's totally worth it because I really want to produce nice quality, nice soothing sounding oracle card videos. So this one is called Adrift, and it's in the Theta wave, and I'll just tell you a little bit about Theta waves. It's associated with right brain and the subconscious, insightful thinking, deep relaxation, and mental imagery, as well as meditation and REM sleep. So when you're listening to Theta type music, it helps to engage mental imagery and your subconscious insightful thinking. And this is a lovely music piece by Lloyd Clarke. It's called Adrift. So I'm really happy that I finally found some really lovely background music to have that can block out any external sounds and then just create a lovely soothing soundscape as such. Anyway, that was a really long introduction. Sorry about that. Next time won't be such a long introduction. So I'm going to talk about each card in turn, reading from my own notes. First card. I'll just show you a bit closer. I'm sorry it's a little bit dark. Hope you can see it. Okay, Dragonfly. Live life to the fullest. Live the life you want to live. Spend time doing things that you honestly love doing and that gives you joy. Don't be so concerned about what others expect you to do. Follow your heart. Follow your own dreams. Don't follow other people's expectations of what they want your life to look like. You are the sole controller of your own life. You control your destiny. You get to live the life that you want to live. You are the captain of your ship, as they say. Okay, second card. Unicorn. Invite serendipity. Invite serendipity into your life. Notice synchronistic events in your life. The more you notice them, the more you will refine your gift of observing when good luck, happy coincidences occur. And the final card, self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. It's good to spend time on your own because you can then connect with your inner being, your higher self, with Source, with your spirit and angel guides, and the collective consciousness. It's liberating and fulfilling when you spend time with yourself, and you can cultivate a relationship with yourself. There is great strength in flying solo and doing things on your own. Do not be afraid to take yourself out and spend time on your own outside, maybe going for dinner, going to the cinema, going on a day trip, going to the theater, museum, anything that you want to do, go and do it on your own. You don't always have to rely on other people to do stuff. You can totally do things on your own, and you'll have a great time. don't worry about what others will think when they see you out in public on your own. They will secretly admire you. Being on your own is a sign of great strength and independence. When we spend time alone, we get to hear our own thoughts and connect with what truly makes us happy. And that is the end of that reading. Thank you for watching. Hello and welcome to a general Oracle of the Angels card reading from the deck of cards from Mario Duguay. So I'm just going to show you each card in turn and then read from my notes. Blessing. Count your blessings. So a really great way of getting into a high vibrational state is to count the number of blessings that you have, to either say it out loud or in your mind or write it down, some of the things that you're grateful for, and it really helps to open your heart center, to open your heart chakra, and to invite more blessings into your life, because the more that you're grateful for what you have, then the universe gives you more. It's like if you gave a gift to somebody and then they just said, oh, I don't really like it, oh, it's not really good, I don't want it. You would feel, okay, you're not going to give that person a gift anytime soon again. So it's that sort of same principle with the law of attraction and the universe. So the more that we're grateful for what we do have, the more then we attract more and more greater things. And so what you can do, you can either write 3 things that you're grateful for or you're thankful for, either first thing in the morning or at night time before you go to sleep. I like doing it at bedtime, so I just do like a little quick journal writing on my phone and just write 3 things that I'm grateful for, and it just puts me in a really nice state of mind before I go to sleep. And also today I discovered this new technique called the Tesla 369. So I would, if you're interested in it, it's a really great way of manifestation. So he's done a really good YouTube video about it, so I'm not going to be able to explain it as well as he does. So just look up the YouTube called Elevate, and then just look up Tesla 369. So the idea is that first thing so whatever you want to manifest, you write 3 things saying that 3 things that you're really grateful for the thing that you want to manifest. So for example, if you want to manifest having the perfect body, you would write things like I'm really thankful and grateful that I can eat whatever I want and still maintain a perfect body. And you say, I'm really thankful and grateful that I don't need to exercise or diet to lose weight. So you just say 3 things like that. He's actually done a really good video, so I would highly recommend that. So just look it up on YouTube, Elevate, and put in Tesla 369, and then at lunchtime you then write 6 things, and then at night time you then write 9 things. So during the day you're constantly in a high vibrational state. Okay, so next card, receptivity. When we quieten our minds, we are open to receiving guidance from our higher self. We can connect to our own subconscious. So if you do find it difficult to meditate, don't worry, because I do as well. I find it really difficult to just sit and quiet my thoughts and focus on my breathing. So what I have recently started doing is Tai Chi. So I just do 5 minutes. You can do 5 minutes, you can do 10 minutes. Just go on YouTube and type in Tai Chi for beginners, and the first video is of this woman, and she does a really good review of a few basic Tai Chi movements, and it's just really nice way of focusing on your breathing, controlling your breathing, and doing actual body movements and pushing away energy, and it just feels really nice. So it's a really great way of doing meditation for people who find it difficult to meditate. And then the third card is energy. Spending time in nature in a local park is a great way to refill our energy. But if you can't get to the park, there are other ways as well, by exercising, by doing an exercise that you actually like doing. So for me, I love lifting heavy weights. For you, it might be something else like aerobic exercise or dancing. Any activity that you particularly like doing, I would invite you to do that. So the idea is that, I know people say, oh, but I'm tired, but actually exercise gives you more energy. And also try creating something, maybe writing something or painting or creating music, anything that comes to mind, not necessarily to share with the public, but just the joy of actually creating it. Because someone once said that the creator actually enjoys it more than the recipient. So the writer enjoys writing the story and has a really close relationship with the story than the reader will ever have. So it's actually the process, the journey, the actual creating that we find joyful. And that is the end of that reading. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, and welcome to a general oracle card reading for the collective consciousness. What messages do our spirit guides have for us? The first reading is from the Magical Dimensions oracle cards. The urge to travel or an opportunity for this may soon surface. So you can either physically, literally travel, go somewhere new that you haven't been to, and you can do day trips within your own city, within your own country. It's usually about just seeing something new. You don't always have to travel to another country. There's so many new places you can experience within your own city, within your own country, that's only a train ride away or a quick bus ride away. And it's just about seeing new things with your eyes and experiencing that. And also, if you don't feel like actually physically going anywhere and you just want to be at home and you just want to be a bit of a hermit, that's okay too. You can travel with your mind's eyes. You can daydream and fantasize and listen to guided meditations. There's so many on YouTube and they're fantastic. I can really recommend listening to the fantasy series by the Honest Guys. They're amazing. It's about the land of Navarre. And it's so much fun. It's like you're literally the character, the main protagonist of your own film, and they take you on these fantastical journeys, and it's just really, really nice and relaxing. I know that sometimes it's really difficult to meditate and to just quiet your mind, so I find that guided meditations that take you on a journey, especially fantasy ones, are just very calming, and it just puts me in a really good vibrational state. And also you can have a go at creating your own. Just fantasize about going somewhere in another world, another fantasy, and then just write it and then just see where it goes and where it takes you. The next card reading is from the deck of cards Mystical Wisdom. Intuition. Trust your intuition. You know that gut feeling, that inner voice? Trust that intuition, because that's your subconscious telling you what you want to do, what you really want to do. So I've been watching this YouTube video and he describes it really well, how our subconscious is connected to the collective consciousness, and the way we listen to that is by following our intuition. So our consciousness connects to our subconsciousness, and our subconsciousness is connected to divine source, to the collective consciousness. Trust your intuition. Nobody knows what's best for you but yourself. You know what is best for you. You can seek advice, but the best counsel and the best advice is the advice you give to yourself. You can also use a technique where you take yourself out of the situation and you pretend that what would you advise yourself in that situation? What would you give yourself advice? Or you can do what would your future self advise you for a particular situation? Never feel guilty for taking a rest. We live in this world where busyness is somehow revered, but sometimes it's really good to just relax and do nothing, because that's when you get your aha moments, when you get these clarifications and these great ideas and creative ideas. That's why people usually get great ideas when you're taking a shower, because you're just, in silence and you're not thinking about anything. And also the great writers in the past, they would go on these long walks in nature, and that's when they would be creating. Is when you're doing nothing that your subconscious then gets to create and formulate new ideas. And you can even go on day trips on your own. Those are really fun, because when you're on a day trip on your own, you really get to experience the place, because it's just you and the place, and you really get to see it, and you get to do what you want to do without having to worry about what your travel companion wants to do. You get to do what you want to do and have full freedom. So yeah, go on a day trip on your own. It's very liberating and really, really fun.